So that's a kind of standard walkthrough or mental practice that now we want to dial up the intensity and to make it more interesting. And this is where it gets fun. We know that if you change the representation itself, so that little picture or that movie that you made of yourself, then it actually changes the emotional experience. I'm going to skip ahead for a second. If you think about going on vacation, right? Think about, like a postcard from the beach. Oh, there's the beach. Like, isn't the water blue? Isn't the beach sandy? When you get that postcard, you think for 5 seconds, oh, that's very nice. But that's not the same as the actual experience of being at the beach. Now, imagine if you had, you think about yourself at the beach, right? You can feel the sand under your feet. You can hear the sound of the waves lapping on shore. You can see, the little waves, and you can see the crystal clear water. You can feel, the breeze. Now that is a much clearer representation of being at the beach. Now you're like, ooh, yeah, that's nice, right? I'm at the beach. But that's just an illustration of it's kind of the same thing that you're representing, but one, you're just dialing up the emotional intensity because you've changed the representation. You're actually thinking about yourself being at the beach. So we're going to use that principle here. So we're going to dial up the intensity so it feels really real and compelling to us. So with pictures, you want to make them as big and bright and colorful as possible. So when you think about yourself having a mental walkthrough, it's like imagine you're at the IMAX screen, right? And you see this huge vision of you walking into the office, like a triumphing champion, sitting down, working hard, staying focused. You want to add in sounds. You can add in the sounds that I mentioned, so like phone calls and stuff where you're not getting distracted. But you can also have a lot of fun with this. You can add in some reassuring voices. So this would be self-talk. So you can say like, I'm relaxed, I'm focused the whole time, I'm calm, I'm collected. You can also add in some self-talk that's even more encouraging and kind of ridiculous, like, I'm the best trader out there, whatever helps you. You can also add in music that pumps you up, or maybe it's just relaxing music that gets you in the right mood. Maybe it's, like everyone likes Eye of the Tiger, or something that really pumps you up, especially when you do a movie of you walking in during the day. Maybe then you want to get something that really boosts your energy level. And then this is my favorite, is you can add in cash register sounds, or like the ka-ching sound, right? Or an ATM sound, if it's spitting out money. Because we're trading, we're doing it to make money. But if you associate your actions with actually making money, then it'll help you. And also it's a little bit of comic relief as well. You can't help but smile. But this is what I did with my own visualizations actually, is I added in the ATM sound, spitting out bills. And then also you can change with, you can play with feelings. So you can change how you experience them. You can spin them differently. So this is weird, but sometimes when we think about or we reflect on relaxation, the feeling will actually spin, or it'll spin backwards or it'll spin forwards. It depends on you yourself, but have fun with that. Try spinning it in a more exaggerated fashion, or try spinning it faster or whatever. Or you can borrow in other good feelings. So if you like to read and you always feel, when you're reading a book for fun, you always feel completely absorbed, try to borrow in that feeling of feeling completely absorbed, when you're thinking about you at your screen. The other thing you can do is you can use dissociation, which is you watching yourself, to tone down the emotional impact. I'll get into this more later, but dissociation basically means like you watching yourself on that IMAX screen, as opposed to looking at it from your own eyes. So we went through this. So let's redo the first walkthrough, but this time we're going to change things. So first of all, we're going to turn up the brightness, and then, have you ever watched like a black and white television that's really tiny, from the 1950s? I hope not, but if you have, you can barely see the image and you're like, what the heck is going on? Throw that away. Get a big IMAX screen. Imagine you like the movie star trader walking into the office, etc., all throughout the day. That's your mental practice. Then you want to add in those good, confident, focused feelings that I mentioned. So you imagine yourself sitting at your desk, but you feel good, you feel relaxed, you feel like, yeah, I can do this, and I'm focused. And then you also add in some relaxing music, some music that helps you, cash register sound. So every time you take profits, you imagine yourself taking profits and you hear the ka-ching sound. But these are the things that you want to add in to spice up your walkthrough of your day, because this will give you a lot more emotional resonance.